Siemanko, witam wszystkich. Aha, bo ja tutaj jestem, dobra.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Zobaczymy co u doktorka. Sześć postaci jest. Ciekawe, ile można maksymalnie mieć ze sobą. Pewnie dwie. W jednym momencie. Dwie zresztą, nie wiem.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud. Impressive as always.
Ładnie, że pojemność 6. Aha, tylko że magazyn... Może i pojemność 6, ale to ma, widzę, jebnięcie. 14. Karabin plazmowy. Poziom 7, poziom 21.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
23% zaufania.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Siema Piaro, witam. Bąbelek. Siema bąbelek.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 20. Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomit.
Bąbelek.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device. Better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. What's on your mind?
To dobra. Pogadamy z doktorkiem. Ruszamy dalej. No właśnie, i co on z tym robi? On to gdzieś rozwiesza tutaj? Na statku? A pewnie tak.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Quietly now.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again. Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking bays?
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face eaten.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Mechanicals all over, but... Huh?
Great work. You're an artist, Captain.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Keep your sights out, friend.
Nicely done.
Jak zwykle trzeba wszystko wyzbierać, to przecież normalne. Co inaczej by nie było. No i stąd dziadu.
Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Wish I could do that.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Gdzie to niby na zaplecze trafiło?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal.
Nie może inaczej. Na razie tego kamuflażu jeszcze trochę zostawię, bo on się kończy, jeżeli się rusza, widzę. Już mogę wyjść śmiało stąd.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
To traktorek to jest poszukiwany.
That's quite the impressive
W
list of
sumie jeden
infractions.
gość tylko tutaj. Dobra. Świetne. Ja może mógłbym dać... Dwieście 86. Siemanko Krzysztof, witam. Znowu coś się dzisiaj popierdoliło na YouTubie. Nie mam w ogóle dostępu do tego, No. No do studia na YouTubie. Nie mogę tam żadnych ustawień zrobić do filmu. Nie wiem, co tam się popierdoliło znowu.
Identification, please.
To jest ten ksiądz, będziemy na Jehowych polować.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on, this isn't the end of the world.
No.
Probably.
W ogóle wiesz, nie mogę nic zostawić, nie?
Oh, thank
Czekaj, a co tam jeszcze było? Kurwa, na koniec dialogu, no. Ja pierdolę. Mnie to wkurwia tak, że podczas dialogu nie można włączyć normalnie opcji wyjść z gry czy wczytać. Będziemy polować na nich. Czekaj, co on tam jeszcze?
Identification, please. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space!
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift
tak czy inaczej.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on, this isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep. Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the Board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirtside, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Relative to the Board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the Board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a Board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an, unhealthy level. You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the Board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the Board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. This really must be your first time here. There's no working with the Board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The Board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The Board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
A, właśnie, bo tam jeszcze jakaś drabina była. A, zobaczył. Kurwa, no. Wyczaił mnie dziadyga. Teraz nie widział. O! Dzień dobry. Głośność kroków minus 25. Zasięg słyszenia kroków minus 25. Taki nawet spoko. Rozmowa plus 5. Pancerz średni. O! I cyk. Tak, to bym sobie tutaj gdzieś... Muszę posprzedawać. 204. Kurwa, jeszcze teraz mi wczytuje. Podgląd mi zniknął. Co się kurwa dzieje z tym pierdolonym YouTube'em? Nie mam pojęcia, naprawdę. Przecież to jest kurwa nienormalne. Cały czas i to już wiesz, od jakiegoś czasu właśnie, bez przerwy. Jakieś problemy. No, znowu mi kurwa doczytuje.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you. Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment. The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location,
nawet wiesz, tych kurwa reklam nie mam jak wyłączyć, no bo ja na live'ach to wyłączam te reklamy, nie? Żeby nie przeszkadzały, no ale kurwa nie mam dostępu do tego, do studia, nie? Na YouTubie, żeby cokolwiek zrobić.
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? Then get to business or get moving. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
To ja już pójdę. Dobra. Tam to byłem. Załoga. Żołnierz Docker. Docker's Rocker. Motherfucker. Co alkoholu Co ty, Alkusie, tu kurwa robisz? Zimno, zimno. Napij się, chłopie, pewnie, że tak. Ci nie wróg. Gźdylnij sobie. Ciekawe, jak ten tłumik działa. Elegancko łeb odpadł. Cichutko. Fajnie przeładowuje.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Strasznie wysoko są te, kurwa, ten. Powinno być tak zaraz nad nimi, to by było najlepiej u tego. Ich imiona.
News that's fit to broadcast.
Niby serial ogląda wiadomości, a tu cyk. Ten chodzi w miejscu. Doktorek, znaczy się ten ksiądz. Nie doktorek. O. Tak jak już kątem oka nie widzi, to jest w sumie fajne. A jak tam się dostać?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful...
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor little sweetie.
Nie wiem, czy ja to powinienem być. Kurwa, którędy ja tu przyszedłem? Co, on tu nie wskoczy? A teraz tu nie wskoczy. Dobra, przynajmniej sobie drzwi otworzymy. Co to w ogóle za miejsce? Coś tam mnie chyba nie chcą za bardzo. Chuj wie. A ten gość z listu gończego? Broń, to ukończony. Gdzie on jest? Tam gdzieś. No co tu chodzi? Dlaczego on... Agresywny banita. Tylko ciekawe, czy... Nic tu nie mam negatywnie. Gdzie ten robot? Karta magnetyczna do warsztatu. Jakieś takie specjalne bronie, chuj wie w sumie co to jest. O, jaka zajebista wiertareczka. No. Ale to był zajebisty sprzęt. Welcome. O! Jak miło. Fajnie, fajnie.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Budge, a soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Ładnie to wygląda. Nie powiem. Kantyna. Czy ten knajpa bardziej. O.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked
That last
the
zero
league
G
and
was a
thrown this pivotal
mistake.
game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how...
Mnie to wkurwia, że tak wysoko nie są podpisani. No, jak siedzą, to powinno to się jakoś dostosowywać do nich.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Dang, that's impressive.
Talk to Vera if you need something. She's usually behind the bar. Welcome to the Lost Hope, our little tribute to the mystery.
Dobra, to gdzie tam to prowadziło w takim razie?
Here we go! Don't mess with us!
Różne metody dostania się widzę.
Hello? Is someone there? Help! I'm locked in here! Can you get me out? There? I can hear footsteps! Don't just leave me here!
Co się tu? Jak tyś tu wylazł? W sraczu się zaczesnąłeś?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you, or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well? I will. I will preserve my dignity. No one can take that away from me.
Nice one! Something.
Kapelutek? Jak ja zaraz tu po niego przyjdę, tylko jeszcze zobaczę. Kurwa, gdzie my tu jesteśmy? Dobra, wypuszczę go, niech on idzie, może nie będę fakt. Ciekawe, jak nie brał kasy od niego, to może reputacja by się podniosła, czy coś? Nie wiem. No zobaczymy. Chociaż chyba nie.
This is Welcome to the last hole.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2. It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up. Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season. The Radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade. Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering. There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Ja też tak mam. Co chwilę mi się, wiesz, czat rozłącza i zaczyna mi dogrywać. I wtedy nie mam podglądu. I tak kurwa cały czas. Ja, czekaj, a co tam na górze było? Że tam trzeba coś... Może tam jeszcze coś było z tymi robakami, czy nie? Może przy okazji zrobił, jak tam zaglądałem, ale chyba nic tu nie było do włączenia, czy tam do naprawy. No ci to mieli inżynier, oni to mieli coś tu chyba naprawić, tylko im nie pykło z tego co widać. Także ciężko powiedzieć. Zobaczę, czy naprawił się ten kurwa chuja, nie naprawił się. No nie jestem w stanie wejść do studia nawet. Nie wiem, co oni to odpierdalają na tym jebanym YouTubie, naprawdę nie wiem. O, udało się. Wyłączę te reklamy przynajmniej. Dobra. No i tyle. Dobra, czyli tak, tutaj tyle, idziemy dalej. Się więcej nie dowiemy. Załoga fraktowca, tam jest gdzieś ten gostek do odjebania, nie? A może wcale go nie trzeba będzie zabijać. Zaraz się okaże.
What do you think you're...
Ale... nie wiem, czy żeby się nie można było tam dostać od strony knajpy. Jest tu. Tam chyba od strony knajpy, gdzie się dostać, czekaj. Do tych pomieszczeń. Ja tam gdzieś złaziłem na dole. Tutaj było. Gdzie to było? No tutaj. No właśnie. Ale to też nie jest to. Tu jest ten gostek. Czyli tam jest ten handlarz.
I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it go? How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
O, wysypisko śmieci. A, musi spiąć się po pryczach, no to tam byłem. Nie, ja to muszę sprawdzić. Pewnie by był sobą, jakbym tu nie wskoczył, nie? O. Nie da się na to. Nie, pewnie nic tam nie ma. Jakąś kartę tutaj znalazłem. Exp to exp.
Got it? Inside voices.
Down they go.
Się chyba rodzinka tamtego wkurwiła. Że ich ziomka ubiłem. Ja tu idę. A i tu jest do tego sprzedawcy. No pewnie. Jesteśmy kradziejem. Cholera jasna.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
O, może jakaś fajna snajperka będzie.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Nie, no to koniecznie.
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys. Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list. So, what can I get you?
To, co na biurku tu leży. Karabinek szturmowy, martwe oko.
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
Ty, ten gość kurwa pojawia się i znika. Wcześniej tu stał. Gdzie on polas?
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Kurwa, no przez doktorka, no. Znaczy przez tego klechę, kurwa, no to wchodzi, czy jaki chuj będzie tam stał?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony. Trouble sleeping? try our lunar eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint. You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon. Damn it. There's no slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too. Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again? Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate. Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer? Have a look.
I'm not... not going anywhere, you hear? Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of blood?
Carry on.
Quietly now.
Nicely done.
Looking sharp.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of infectious disease myself.
For the last Raptidon rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
What was that? Hold. What do you think you're doing?
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Tutaj to ja później przyjdę. Tam jeszcze coś było.
This is Obsidian News. We interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful bonds and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burials, participation medal, training, or weapons. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Tego nie mam na razie.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Hey! What do you think you... Hey! What do you think you're doing?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Żebyś wiedział. Kurwa, jak 2 krople wody.
Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No. Herflik. Pewnie muszę mu przynieść portret Madonny z opadłym cycem.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along trade
z wielkim cycem, no. Co ja pierdolę.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Wanklopa.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Ja też nie pamiętam. Nie wiem, jak to się skończyło. Dawno temu to oglądałem.
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering.
Jakoś to było. Ja wiem, że oni później tam przyjechali. Gruber tam przyjechał. Coś takiego chyba było. Kurwa, nie pamiętam dokładnie. Koniec końców chyba René miał ten obraz. On coś z tym obrazem chyba zrobił. Ale co dokładnie, to ja nie pamiętam.
Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you. Great Lord! What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
Tak, no, co wszyscy się na ten rynek zjechali. To już było po wojnie, no. Oni przyjechali właśnie. Gruber przyjechał odwiedzić René. Tylko jak to się skończyło z tym obrazem? Bo oni chyba nawet jeszcze pytali się o ten obraz, tam było coś takiego. Ale nie pamiętam dokładnie za cholerę.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now.
Koniecznie.
Miss Junley's supposed to be
Ja kiedyś
getting
widziałem w
fixed,
telewizji
but
chyba
the
leci.
board's determined to get
Kurde,
her
na
way.
jakimś takim dziwnym programie, nie pamiętam co to za program był. Nie wiem, czy stopklatka? Czekaj, stopklatka, czy co to było? Kiedyś tak przełączałem i właśnie było alo.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got
Ale to by
one
w
scheme
ogóle
or
tak
another
kiedyś
running,
usiadł i
looking for
pooglądał
ways to
wszystkie
bring
te
us to
odcinki
heel.
od początku, nie?
Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work.
Czy jest to
sir.
klatka, czy Anekino?
Groundbreaker's free till the day she
Gdzieś na
dies,
którymś z
law
tych
willing.
właśnie.
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back
Jak
during my
siedziałem, to znaczy studiowałem. Ten ksiądz jest dobry, kurwa. Bo on o swoim wspólniku mówił, jak siedział. On taki chyba nie za bardzo do końca księżurek.
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you
Jak
up.
siedziałem, znaczy jak
Because that's
studiowałem.
what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Ty głupia kobieto, no. Ja ją tylko pocieszam. Tą biedną dziewczynę.
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably.
Się za dzieciaka oglądało. No, później już tak za bardzo się nie oglądało, nie było kiedy.
Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and
Ale
hollering
pamięta
about
się
the
to,
light
nie?
in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart.
No chyba jeszcze coś mam
You
do
know where to
sprzedania.
find me.
Chyba zaraz skończyć go to. Chyba jest macie.
If you're here for this... Want a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a
Miedziany
fierce arm
czajnik.
wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Co to jest? Zastrzeżony asortyment. A dlaczego zastrzeżony? Bo co? O. O kurwa. 7900. Pomocnik odzyskiwacza. Mieli zlew zmienić i 3 mieszkania zalali. Dobrze, dobrze. Chyba zadowolona, nie? Ciekawy pistolecik. Tylko, że kurde drogi, 7900. 900, no w sumie... To jakiś unikat jest. O kurwa. Aż mi się mój sąsiad przypomniał. Jeszcze jak w tym... Pamiętam dawno temu jeszcze za dzieciaka, jak do szkoły chodziłem. Takiego sąsiada mamy, co naprawiał sobie zlew, nie? I kiedyś moja mama tam mu mówiła, że Julek, a może by sobie jakiegoś fachowca wziął, nie? A Julek mówi, gdzie? To przecież ja jestem fachowcem, nie? I kurwa, i zalał mieszkanie za chwilę. To akurat taka właśnie sytuacja z tymi kurwa ekspertami. Gdzie fachowca, kurwa, po co? A się Maryśka wtedy wkurwiała na niego. Całe mieszkanie i zalał. No, 3 mieszkania zalali. Zajebiście. Ja tak się zastanawiam nad tym pistoletem. Kupić go czy nie? No w sumie kasę to się odrobi. Tylko ja bym go dał tej. No. Bo ona używa takich pistolecików akurat. Dobra, bierzemy go. Jej dam ten pistolecik.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
No nieraz akcje takie, że masakra. Dobra, podejdę tam po ten szpital. No to jutro tam pójdziemy. Zobaczymy, co tu się dzieje. O, do choroszczy akurat. Jak w domu. Eli. Będziemy tu jutro działać. A tymczasem ja uciekam. Dobranoc i do jutra. Trzymajcie się, papa. A sąsiad się, co? Pucuje, że... Boryko, żeby nie... Ty kurwa. No co przechuje. Dobra, uciekam. Dobranoc, trzymajcie się, pa.